Bhagat Singh is remembered as a symbol, a name spoken with certainty, a face reproduced across decades. In popular memory, he appears fully formed, a revolutionary, a martyr, a certainty. But memory compresses lives. It reduces long processes into single moments and difficult questions into simple conclusions. This video is not about how Bhagat Singh died, it is about how he was made. Because before he became the Bhagat Singh the nation remembers, he was shaped over years by family, by colonial violence, by ideas, and by the political world of early 20th century India. To understand him historically, we must step away from the symbol and return to the process. Bhagat Singh was born in 1907 in Punjab under British colonial rule, at a time when politics was not distant from daily life. His family was not neutral to empire. His father, Kishan Singh, and his uncles, Ajit Singh and Swaran Singh, were active in anti-colonial politics. Ajit Singh, in particular, was associated with revolutionary activity and was forced into exile by the British authorities. This family environment matters historically. Bhagat Singh did not grow up discovering politics later through books or events alone. He grew up inside a household where colonial rule was discussed, resisted, and experienced as a lived reality. There is no evidence of a sudden political awakening in his childhood. What the record shows instead is continuity. From an early age, ideas of resistance, sacrifice, and opposition to British authority were normalized. This does not make Bhagat Singh unique. It places him within a broader generation raised under empire, where politics entered life early and unavoidably. By 1919, British rule in India had entered a phase of heightened repression. The First World War had ended. Indian soldiers had fought for the British Empire in large numbers. Political expectations for reform were high. Instead, the colonial state responded with the Rowlatt Acts, laws that allowed detention without trial and expanded police powers. Public opposition followed. In April 1919, Brigadier General Reginald Dyer ordered British troops to fire on an unarmed civilian gathering at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. Hundreds were killed. This was not a spontaneous act of violence, it was a deliberate assertion of imperial authority. For Bhagat Singh's generation, Jallianwala Bagh was not merely an atrocity, it was a revelation. Historical accounts note that Bhagat Singh visited the site afterward and collected soil from the ground where the massacre occurred. This moment is often romanticized. Its real significance is political. It marks the point at which colonial rule ceased to appear reformable and began to appear structurally violent. Nationalism after 1919 could no longer remain abstract. The most decisive phase in Bhagat Singh's formation did not involve public action. It unfolded quietly. In his late teens, Bhagat Singh immersed himself in study, reading history, political theory, revolutionary literature, and philosophy. His surviving notebooks and writings show a clear shift. He moved away from romantic nationalism towards a rational and internationalist revolutionary worldview. He engaged seriously with socialism and Marxist thought. He rejected religious explanations of history. He articulated atheism not as rebellion, but as reasoned conviction. In his essay, Why I Am an Atheist, Bhagat Singh argues that belief must submit to evidence and that responsibility for change lies with human action, not divine will. These positions are not retrospective interpretations, they are stated explicitly in his own words. By the mid-1920s, Bhagat Singh was no longer reacting emotionally to injustice. He was constructing a coherent political philosophy. This phase is crucial because it is here, long before martyrdom, that Bhagat Singh became intellectually distinct. Bhagat Singh's turn towards revolutionary action did not abandon theory, it followed from it. He joined the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, which viewed violence not as revenge but as political messaging under colonial censorship. In 1928, Bhagat Singh and his associates killed British officer J.P. Saunders, targeting him as a representative of colonial authority. In 1929, Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Dutt threw bombs inside the Central Legislative Assembly. The bombs were deliberately non-lethal. Bhagat Singh did not attempt to escape, he surrendered. This was intentional. The objective was not secrecy, but arrest, not survival, but visibility. Bhagat Singh understood the colonial courtroom as a political platform, one of the few spaces where revolutionary ideas could not be easily silenced. Imprisonment did not end Bhagat Singh's political life, it intensified it. During incarceration, he participated in prolonged hunger strikes to demand equal treatment for Indian political prisoners. More importantly, he wrote. Many of the ideas for which Bhagat Singh is most frequently cited today, on revolution, sacrifice, atheism, and social justice, were articulated during this period. This is a critical historical point. Bhagat Singh's legacy reached its fullest expression after his arrest. His execution in 1931 transformed him into a martyr, but martyrdom did not create his ideas, it preserved them. Bhagat Singh's life is often remembered as a straight line, from anger to action, from action to death. History suggests otherwise. It was a gradual formation shaped by family, by colonial violence, by sustained thinking, and by deliberate choice. What the nation remembers today is a symbol. What history reveals is a process. And to understand Bhagat Singh historically is not only to honor him, but to resist the temptation to simplify him. Because ideas are not born in moments. They are made, slowly, deliberately, and at great cost.